because I think it's really important to know that we're just a small, pale blue dot. We're really fortunate. We're on the best planet by far. Life is fantastic
that
here.
we know of. You're confident this is the best planet.
I'm pretty sure it's the best planet that we know of. I mean, I searched my researches, in mission worlds, and when will we find life? Yeah. I think actually probably the next decade, we find probably past life, probably the evidence of past life on Mars, let's say.
You think there was
pretty likely
once life on Mars, or do you think there's currently?
I'm more comfortable saying probably 3.5 billion years ago, feel pretty confident there was life on Mars, just because then it had an electromagnetic shield. It had an atmosphere, has a wonderful gravity level. 3Hg is fantastic. You're all superhuman. We can all slam dunk a basketball. I mean, it's going to be fun to play sports on Mars. But so I think we'll find fossilized, probably the evidence of past life on Mars. Currently, we need the next decade, but the evidence is mounting for sure. We do have the organics. We're finding organics. We have water, seasonal water on Mars. We used to just know about the ice caps, North and South Pole. Now we have seasonal water. We do have the building blocks for life on Mars. We really need to dig down into the soil because everything on the top surface is radiated. But once we find out, will we see any life forms? Will we see any bugs? I leave it open as a possibility, but I feel pretty certain that past life or fossilized life forms we'll find. And then we have to get to all these ocean worlds, these beautiful moons of other planets, since we know they have water, and we're looking for simple search for life, for follow the water, carbon-based life. That's the only life we know. There could be other life forms that we don't know about, but it's hard to search for them because we don't know. So in our search for life in the solar system, it's definitely, search, let's follow the water and look for the building blocks of life.
So you think in the next decade, we might see hints of past life or even current life?
I think so. That's pretty
I love
optimistic.
the optimism.
I'm pretty optimistic.
Do humans have to be involved, or can this be robots and rovers and...
Probably teams. I mean, we've been at it on Mars in particular 50 years. We've been exploring Mars for 50 years. Great data, right? Our images of Mars today are phenomenal. Now we know how Mars lost its atmosphere. We're starting to know because of the lack of the electromagnetic shield. We know about the water on Mars. So we've been studying 50 years with our robots. We still haven't found it. So I think once we have a human mission there, we just accelerate things. It's always humans and our rovers and robots together. But we just have to think that 50 years we've been looking at Mars and taking images and doing the best science that we can. People need to realize Mars is really far away. It's really hard to get to. It's this extreme exploration. We mentioned Magellan first, or all of the wonderful explorers and sailors of the past, which kind of are lots of my inspiration for exploration. Mars is a different ball game. I mean, it's 8 months to get there, year and a half to get home. I mean, it's really extreme.
Harsh environment in all kinds of ways.
Yep.
But the kind of organism we might be able to see hints of on Mars are kind of microorganisms, perhaps.
And remember that humans, we're kind of, we're hosts, right? We're hosts to all of our bacteria and viruses, right?
Do you think it's a big leap from the viruses and the bacteria to us humans? Put another way, do you think on all those moons, beautiful wet moons that you mentioned, you think there's intelligent life out there?
I hope so. I mean, that's the hope, but we don't have the scientific evidence for that now. I think all the evidence we have in terms of life existing is much more compelling, again, because we have the building blocks of life. Now, when that life turns into intelligence, that's a big unknown.